Okay, Max, you went up top 64.
Yeah.
That's correct, here at the Euros, European Championship in Dublin, with Nekroz.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say before we go to the deck?
One day or 2 days before the European Championship, I was testing a lot with Joshua and other guys from CCG, and I think this was really good because I learned a lot about the Exa and Archmage combo.
Right.
And because of that, I changed my whole deck.
Yeah.
And it was good. I think it was really good, this situation. So, but now
Here's your gin.
and that's my gin back. Thank you. Now to my deck.
Yeah.
At first, the staples, the Trishula, only one. You don't want to draw another one in this deck, and you don't have space. That's the biggest problem of the deck. You don't have space. 2 Clausulas, 2 Bryonek, then the 3 Unicorn,
Of course.
the 3 Valkyros, and then the special cards in the main deck, 1 Gungnir and 1 Decisive Armor, and also you played these two, the Sorcerer and the Exa. The combination is that you open with the Valkyros and without another normal summon, then you can tribute your Valkyros and your Sorcerer. You get back, because of the effect of the Sorcerer, another Valkyros from the deck, and you make a +1.
Right.
After that, when you get attacked, you banish your Sorcerer from the graveyard to send your Exa into the graveyard. The effect of the Exa says when this card is banished, you get one of your Nekroz monsters back. So you banish this card with another mirror, get back your Archmage, and when you activate a cycle or something, you have this field again, and you have make +2.
Right.
Also, you can tribute this one to get a Decisive Armor out of your deck. And you really need +1 in the mirror match to overcome your opposite, to make an OTK. That's the important thing. You don't want to go into the grind game, you want a better matchup in game 1. So, then after that, 1 Bullblader. The Bullblader because it's one out to Vanity's Emptiness. I don't play MSTs in the main deck, so I need something with that I can break the emptiness, and there's Bullblader. Then the Jin. It's my 41st card. Joshua don't play it in his deck, but I want to play it, and I think it was good. I win with Jin against the Nekroz decks who plays in the same direction as Gali with with Mistake and Scouting. And when you make Jinlog against the Mistake field, it's okay. It can overcome you. 2 Shroud. You only need 2 Shroud because you can get 1 Shroud back with your Exa. That's the big advantage of this deck. If you have this card banished and this card with a mirror in your graveyard, you can make a new play.
Right.
Then the normal summons, 3 Zenju, 3 Manju. Yeah, you need it. Yeah, nothing to say about this. 3 Reinforcement with the 5 targets. 1 Preparation. Yeah, it's still the best card. 1 Raigeki. Raigeki is also really important. I like it because of the most Lancia players. It's an out against a lot of floodgate monsters or something like that. And when you must get out the resources of your opposite. And when you welcome and he wants to let his field on the board, you can make the Raigeki that he can go into the pluses in the next turn.
Yeah.
The normal mirrors. And then another card I don't want to cut, Shared Ride. Nobody plays Max C at the moment. I think Shared Ride is better when you're opened. But Max C is better when your opposite opens. But you don't. If you aren't opened, you have a disadvantage. You have the one option is to do just a Manju play and pass. Another option is to do Bryonek into Valkyros, or you can make a whole play with Valkyros and normal summon. But then you lost around 2 mirrors or something like that, and that's not good. You want to keep your mirrors in your deck for resources. So Shared Ride, you set this card. And you can let a Valkyros on the field. If you get trished, you make so much pluses with the Shared Ride. That's why it's a so important card. The Book of Eclipse is the Jin out. I'm thinking a lot to play the Dark Hole, but at the end we choose Book of Eclipse because we don't play MSTs in the main deck, and so Book of Eclipse is a possibility to dodge cards like Fiendish Chain or lose a turn or something like that. The best card at the moment is Book of Moon, because it makes always games, you can protect yourself. It's really good at the moment. And then the card I like the most at this tournament, the Torrential Tribute.
Okay.
I know I started a mirror match in game 2 with the Torrential and the mirror Force. I said only the mirror Force, he makes 3 monsters, attacks, he lost 3 of his mirrors. Then I said the Torrential don't do anything in the second turn, he makes again 3 mirrors. I make the Torrential and he loses 6 of his mirrors, and I only use 2 cards.
Okay.
So now
40 cards.
Yeah,
right?
41 cards.
41, okay.
Then to the extra deck.
Yeah.
To Rhapsody. You want to get out the resources of your opposite, you want to banish the Valkyros, that he can make the cycle plays, but I think I only need one Valkyros in each match. I never used to. One Castle, he was also very good. It's so much people let the Valkyros on the board, and if you can make a Castle and your Valkyros, you can do a nice amount of damage, and you can also do damage through the Lancia. Dweller, yeah. For Burning Abyss, I don't play against Burning Abyss, but it was also really good against Nekroz.
Right.
Exiton, yeah, for Clayports, it's one of your only options in game 1 to win against Clayports. Lavara Chain for the Jinlock plays or the Valkyro Stole plays. Direwolf, clear the board, activate Mirror and do something new. Cowboy. For game, I played against the Shadow. It was funny. I had a normal summon on board. I summoned Zenju, he makes Veiler, and then I said, okay, Cowboy game. He only 100 life points left. I only played one time to Zatala, the national champion of Denmark, but I don't need this to. I come never the situation. One Emerald. At first I want to play 2, but I'm really. It's good that I only play 1 because I never need it. I never built Emerald the whole tournament. And then the Synchros.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Then you have the spell Trapade for game 2 against the rope matches. I play 2 Denko Sekka, 3 Space Typhoon, and 3 Royal Decree.
Okay.
Yeah, the most games you need only one of these cards and you win because you can make the combos. And then the more important sideboard cards, one Lancia. I prefer to only play 1. Because when I go second, I like to have it on the hand at the Jinlock, and I also like it because of another card of the Mirror Force. This card is so amazing. I will give a lot of thanks to Ali Faras who set me to take this as the 15th sideboard card. I win 2 times against the Gali list because of the Mirror Force. Right. We lost all of resources on the field, and then bam, I can only poke him down with my monsters. At next, another card from one of my friends, Dave Grabert, the Puppet Plant. The Puppet Plant, for the people who don't know the effect, it says you can throw it from your hand to the graveyard, and then you choose a spellcaster or a warrior and get control to the end phase. You use this card against Lancia because the most players let the Valkyros on the board. You make your Valkyros, you make your Trishula, and they use Lancia to protect themselves. Yeah. After that you lose the Puppet Plant, get their Valkyros, and you attack for game because they can't lose another Valkyros from the hand. Also, because of the Exa in my main deck, I have a new Jin out after game 2. The Exa is a level 5 monster, and so you can take this card for Jinlocks to break them, and you tribute summon this one, summons Valkyros, and go on. I like this card. I use it, I think, 2 times, but only to break Jinlocks. Then Mirror of the Ice Barrier, I could never use it, but I like this card. I like it in Prague and I like it also here. But if you don't draw it, you can't use it. One Emptiness, I only play this card to ask my opposite to side with Emptiness and Jin. Right. But it's also good. One Breakfast Skill against Floodgate monsters, and at least the third shot right when you go first, you really want to open with this card.
Right. Okay. Okay, Max, any last words?
Yeah, I really want to greet the guys of Complexity Card Gaming who test with me a lot. Then I want to greet Dave Grabert. We also test a lot before the tournament, and for all my friends like Atznians or the other guys from my locals.
Okay. Okay, Max, thanks for that, and congrats at your top 64 spot here at Euros. Thank you.